Well, hi everyone. Hey, I was doing some cleanup around my house after these storms, and I thought there's a few good things to point out that maybe you can keep in mind. You know, those winds were so strong, and I'll tell you, I don't have, as you could see, a canopy of trees over my house, but I had leaves in these rain gutters that I had never seen before, and I did not check them prior to the storm coming in. So I go outside and there's water overflowing on these rain gutters, and I thought, what the heck? Only on one side of my house. So I go down, right over here is where the downspout is, and there were leaves that I didn't even recognize in my downspout there blocking it. And that can make these really heavy and cause them to disconnect from the house and cause all kinds of issues. So once I did that, there went the water. And you know, you might just want to check them regardless of trees or whatever that are not on your property, because debris will fly in those winds and block up your rain gutters. Your shingles and things like that on your roof, even if you go across the street from where you are, sometimes you can see if shingles have been lifted, come off. Your ridge cap up here, which goes all along the top of your roof line, those can really pop up. I've had that happen in the strong winds. It's always good to take a look or have someone do it if you can't get on the roof and just knock those down with a hammer, because they can really, they're exposed to the wind and lift up. Then you see all these pipes coming out of the roof, right? They're vents to your bathroom or over your stove of your kitchen. And over here is a big pipe here that comes out of my pellet stove. And all of those can shift around, get lifted up in that wind. It's always good to look before a storm or every year before the winter time. There's sealant that goes around those, and they can get cracked in this weather of sun beating down on them, the wind, the rain, all that stuff. And it's good every year to just go around. If you see them cracked, you know, they can lift up, cause moisture. Look up in your ceiling vents, make sure you don't see any moisture up there, because that can really happen during these winds regardless. And that pipe that I just showed you, the perfect example of these high winds, that shifted and caused some water to come down through the ceiling where my vent pipe went up through the roof. So that wind is no joke, and it can really do a number on all kinds of things on your roof and rain gutters. And it's just good to make sure that your house is watertight. One other thing I'll tell you to look at is your windowsills. That wind coming in, it happened on my primary bedroom, facing that wind and rain. And regardless of new windows, older windows, that wind can blow that water up under your windowsills, or up under your windows, and onto your windowsills. It was all wet on the windowsill, and I couldn't figure that out. But I'll tell you, that wind, water will find a way to go somewhere, I'll tell you. So check your windowsills, make sure there's no moisture there. And like I said, vents, roof, rain gutters, all the good thing to check out before the next storm or each year before winter. And if you need somebody, I know people, okay? Roofers, handymen, people that can go around and check these things for you if you can't do it yourself, all right? All right, hope you found this information helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or you need someone.